does streaming, and it automatically starts recording because that's the way it is programmed to work. Ish. Probably. Maybe not. Let's go into full screen mode while I'm thinking about it. So now we're just waiting on the Twitch thingy on the thingy over there to do its thingy thing. We're starting early. Don't tell anybody, because every time that I either start on time or early, bad things happen. Like, really bad things happen. Like, the power goes out. Or the power goes out mostly. Or OBS will explode. There'll be a internet disconnect for some reason. All that other fun stuff. Did I blow up any of these dark synth thingy? Or did I get 12 of them? So I got 12 of them. Oh my god, I did. Awesome. I got smithing skill up to 55 with these guys. Don't want to tell you how much skill I had to spend, but oh well. You know, be able to turn that on and do that thingy. See, right now, I'm looking at stream health and it says excellent. But when I actually go to the little video preview, it's like now melody. I take that back. There I am. Aw. Looks so cute. Lanos! Happy Monday. Happy Columbus Day to those of you that celebrate Columbus Day. Those of you in California, happy whatever day. Shouldn't say that. Pisses off a lot of people. I'll just go ahead and talk about it. Columbus didn't know that he was bringing death and destruction with him. I think if he did know, it probably wouldn't have changed his mind any, because, you know, after how many years in Europe, I'd probably want to get out to. No, that's not polite. That's really not polite. Oh well. What are we doing tonight? Tonight, we are just running down the path in northern Sandoria. Let's go to Quest, I think. Yeah, Quest. We'll do objective list. It's going to be... I think this is under tutorial. We're going to do impulse drive. People are like, why? I'm like, 'cause I don't know it. And now that I have Dragoon at 99, and if I don't say so myself, I say a fairly decent, kick-ass Dragoon. That's Miss Kitty that you hear. She's in the bedroom. She was trying to chew on stuff earlier because she disagreed with how much I had to give her for dinner tonight, and she's like, more. I also need to update the date on the impulse drive. It says 10-6. When it is indeed 10-9. Sorry about that. Update information. Y'all can refresh your page if you needed to say that. So, under Quest, under Objective List, I believe it's under Tutorial, there should be something that says, oh, I don't know, Weapon Skill Quest. There we go. And here it is, Impulse Drive. Now this... I may have started another Weapon Skill Quest and completely forgot about it, because I do that. But let's take a look. Speak to Belazio in southern Sandoria, F7. Complete the quest. Methods. Create madness. And obtain the weapon skill Impulse Drive. Methods. Create madness. Did Square Enix really know what they were doing when they named this quest for Dragoons? Probably. Cheers, everybody. You're going to be hearing Miss Kitty in the background from time to time. There's a... What was she singing earlier? La Feline or Revolutionary or something like that. It's the Kitty song. The song of her people. She was sitting next to her food bowl. This really WTF look on her face that I just had to take a photo of it and share it with the missus. And the missus was like, she looks pissed. I'm like, well, yeah. So the only time I take a photo of Kitty when she looks pissed. Alright, so I forgot where I was going. F7, I think it said. Ish. Yeah. He's probably in here. I say that. He's probably not in here. But we're going to run up here anyways. E8. These are some houses. Alright. Dang it. Start with the letter B, didn't it? Yeah, I think it did. So we're just going to do map. We're going to do wide scan. We're going to look for Can't be that one. I mean, it could be that one. I don't think that's it. We're gonna look for another bee name. And it really sounds like that there's a police thingy going on outside my window. Somebody's got like their radio on, and I hear this dispatch person. Here we go, Belazio, that sounds right. And that also looks like it's in roughly the same spot that I thought it would be in. So, I'm gonna run back down these stairs. Not exactly sure why they felt the need to put stairs here, but I mean, to get to the second floor, obviously, but considering the second floor just takes you to the second story of the building there, and one would imagine you'd be able to get to in there from inside the building, but you know, some people are like, hey, what are you doing in my bedroom on the second floor? And like, you should lock your doors. You know, any random Mithra Dragoon could come walking in, be all like, hey, what's for dinner? And be all like, yeah, that's just a regular day in Final Fantasy XI, isn't it? It's like, hi. Actually, nobody probably goes around opening the doors anymore. Belazio, I thought you were the Paladin quest flaggy person, even though you look like you're dressed like an old man. Sorry, I'm trying to get to a camera angle that, you know, shows his name and there we go, like that, except without Cyndaquil's name. Damn it. There we go. That's better. That is what he looks like. And that's what he looks like with the names turned off. So we're going to talk to him, and he's probably going to give us something. Ah! You look as if you have spent many a day with a polearm by your side. 2 days. 2 days. Long have I been waiting for an adventurer of your caliber. Oh dear. Prince Trion has entrusted me with an important task. Let me explain. Uh-oh. Well, there is not an army in all of Benadil, except Bastogs, that can match the swordsmanship of the Sendorian Knights. Our ranks still lack training in polearm techniques. This lack in skill restricts our versatility in battle, especially against cannons. Back in the age when the Dragon King ruled the land, even the captain of the World Knights, Erpalocion, was a master with a spear. However, with the decline in the number of dragoons, the techniques that those great men used have all but been lost. To deal with this looming problem, the prince has asked me to construct a set of guidelines in mastering the art of the polearm. That is where you come in. I would like you to assist me in testing the new guidelines I have come up with. I have affairs of greater importance anywhere else but here. I don't know if y'all can hear that. There's like, it's probably the air duct. It's vibrating. It's driving me crazy. It could also be a cricket because it is cricket season in Texas. I haven't seen too many of them yet, but we will. Oh, we got enough rain for it. We will. I would be honored. Spoken like a true purveyor of strength. We shall begin by conducting basic training. Bump, bump, bump. Take this polearm and fight to your heart's content. The weapon will transmit its power into your body. When it has been drained of all its energy, you will know that your skills have been refined and your training is near complete. When you feel that time has come, return to me with the spear, and I will evaluate your progress. So this is basically go kill stuff, use weapon skills. What was it, like 500 times, 250 times, and then you'll be fine. But so Spear of Trial. So you're gonna have this like water energy and darkness energy when you equip this, and yeah, that's called the latent effect. It'll wear off after you've completed all the necessary weapon skills. In a nutshell. Wow. That's a spear, all right. All right, so we're gonna do check param. All right, accuracy is only at 836. which is what I expected. We barely had enough accuracy before to hit the thingy, over by the thingy. Sorry. The Apex bats. And honestly, I would think Apex would be the way to go, normally, for something like this, because they got a lot of hit points, you get to do a lot of skill chains, fun times ensue, right? But if you don't have the accuracy to even hit the thing, then yeah, it's just not gonna work out for you. That being said, no, it'll be a waste of time. Need like 200 more accuracy to even stand a chance. And even then, that would still be, you would still be missing from time to time. I suppose I might have some other things I could put on that gives me a little bit more accuracy, like that, and running into a wall. Let's see what else. I don't think I got any accuracy earrings. That would be, it would be hit and miss. It'd be miss, and miss, and miss. Because it's not just Cyndaquil I have to worry about, it's also Ayame, who has to open for me. And I've seen her miss plenty of times. So it was like, well, what are you doing over here? Spending points. Herbiolane. Wow. Is it weird when they're dressed alike and they got similar weapons? I guess not. I'd probably do the same thing. I want to get some special items. Next page. I have no idea what I'm looking for. Just something that like, oh yeah, I'll get some of that. Beatus Club. Ooh, Apex Shell would be good. Ooh, this might even be better. Yeah, let's get some of those. Like 9 of them, because they're accolades and you know, accolades. It's like I don't want to go someplace that's too easy. Actually, why don't we go someplace that's too easy? Yeah, I got an idea now. Bum bum bum. And travel to another home point. We'll do room. Current region. No. We'll do Outerland Isles, Western Outerland, by the auction house. Yeah. A lot of folks like going after the whatchamacallums. The dudes. Dude stuff. Called. I'm sorry. It's on the tip of my tongue. They're like in seashells, and it's actually pretty easy to skill up on them. You know what also is pretty easy to skill up on? Wildskeeper Reeves. Let's see if I've got the accuracy for that. Would you cast Iotis on me? Actually, I don't know if that would count. Would Notorious Monsters count? It'd be fun. Take forever to die. Yeah, we should definitely go fight the shark. No. It's so much death and destruction. It's like, you know, we'll try one of the Sahagin fish people. We'll try one of the crab people first, just to see how well it goes. So this is going to be real simple. I don't even think we're going to need a tank. So we're looking for... I mean, there we go. She's going to be our opener. And then, yeah. Then we will do, let's see, a bunch of heals and speed people and that kind of thing. People that don't add to the, what's the word I'm looking for? Yeah, that stuff. Bards! There we go. Looking for Omiya. Jotram would probably be okay, but he likes throwing stones. I don't like that throwing stone stuff, so we're not going to use them. Korumoru's fine. He'll cast Dia, which I'm not terribly fond of, but I suppose it could be worse. And anybody else I can speed this along some. I mean, Haste 2, we got Cures, we got Refresh, we got Bard Songs. And Yeah, Cornelia. That's about it. That should be enough. Should be. Alright, I'm not exactly sure which weapon skill I want to use either, but that's really not too much to worry about. So we're going to do mount. We're going to do... Let's do the War Machine. Because when was the last time we got to do the War Machine? Man, I think it was May, wasn't it? First time we picked it up. That's not true. I don't know if this came out in May. It wouldn't surprise me if it did. Lanos is like, yeah, I was using this earlier today. It's much smaller on a Taru. Alright, so if you're on the Austria server, you come out here and there's not going to be any of these Uragnites available because everybody's got one claim because they're skilling up on stuff. But this is Quetzalcoatl. Everybody's already got everything capped. Stab! Alright. Ow! That was supposed to be a whiff. Why gotta be like that? Oh well. It'd be funny if they link. Better not link. They're gonna link, aren't they? Yep. Alright, so I'm gonna hit my weapon skill button when I got the TP for it, just to let Ayame know what I plan on doing. We're also gonna do a control check just to see. We got a low evasion and defense. Awesome. So weapon skill time. Look at all these abilities I'm trying to use. Defensive thrust. 352 points of damage. Alright. Ayame is definitely doing more of the damage. You tell me you were supposed to wait for me. It's gonna be one of those days, isn't it? Mm-hmm. Go touchy Jinbu. This macro may be a little bit off. Alright, that did not do what I wanted it to. So let's see what other weapon skills we got. I mean, we'll try Sonic Thrust. I don't think it's gonna work. I know they got guides that you can, you know, get this all figured out and stuff, but guides. S-O-N-I-C, Sonic Thrust. For a second there, I thought only I had hate. Setheme! What's that? What day is it? It's Monday. Happy Monday! I don't really feel like a Monday. Maybe because it's the holiday? Probably because it's the holiday. Alright, now we're just waiting on Ayame again. Got everything done at work today. Can't say everything done, but got most of the stuff done at work today I wanted to get done. That was distortion. Dang it. Alright. Wheeling thrust, I guess, is next. I wasn't ready. I always gotta do that when I'm not ready. That certainly is prettier. But not what we're looking for. This thing's gonna die soon. Oh my goodness. It's okay. Once we get our little groove on, we'll figure it out. There may not be a combination that Cyndaquil and Ayame can do. I mean, maybe. I hope there is. Tachi Gecko. That's always a good sign. So maybe this will do darkness. Do darkness. You know you want to. Fusion. I like fusion. It's a good weapon skill. I mean, skill chain. Skewer! I know it was a little too soon, wasn't it? Before I go and change a macro again. Faded! Or 916 faded. Happy Monday, and thank you, Lord Dentro. Never get tired of hearing that. I'm joking. Next. Stab, 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 and face, face, face. And run over here. You know what Ayame just tried to do? That's right, she tried to do a weapon skill from like too far away, and it missed. Ability, weapon skill, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, skewer. Boom. Fusion again? Really? Alright, next is going to be Whirlpool Thrust. Because that's about all else we can do, right? We should get some more double attack in. Notice I also don't have my pet wyvern out. Yeah, because that's definitely going to do darkness. Ah, dang it. It's okay. We'll find a way. We always do. Tachiyukaze! 1002, 1003, 1004, 1000. Go! Uh-oh. We got a new tank! Well then. I guess Sonic Thrust it is? Don't really matter. Whatever weapon skill I already have set up there. We'll just do fusion. Not like fire's gonna kill it any faster. I mean, it might. Really might. Wheeling thrust. I'm surprised you haven't learned all the weapon skills in this game by now. Me too. At least the really old ones. I had a friend. Oh, was it First Triad? I don't really remember who it was. But we were doing all the Notorious Monsters for all the skill chain quest for everybody that needed it. We weren't necessarily going out of our way to... oh shoot, we lost a Puru. It's what happens when you convert with pretty nasty poison on you. And it came time to do Impulse Drive, and we're like, alright, we're going to run down the Sea Serpent Grotto and get that done. Anybody else that wants to come along, more than welcome. And all the Dragoons on the server that, you know, had Dragoon leveled and somewhat geared, but could never get a party invite to do anything with because it was Dragoon. They were like, you know, I think I'm going to go for this. I don't think that there'll ever be another opportunity where we're going to be able to get this done. So, yeah. Went up there and got past the ornate door. That's the really hard part of all that. And, I wonder if Korumoru is going to save us. Probably won't. Magic. I don't even have Poison on me, do I? Nope. But I do have Stone Skin. That might protect me from the poison, at least for a little bit. And we went up there and we popped it and we killed it, and then we had to wait 10 or 15 minutes for the next question mark to appear so we could pop it again for the next guy. And I was actually surprised at the number of folks that came out of the woodwork for the Impulse Drive. Because I was like, you know, I don't think I've ever seen Impulse Drive. And they were like, that's right. And you can imagine the smile on my face when I saw Halver use it. I was like, oh. It's so cool. Alright. Go, 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 Puru, before we all bleed out. Stab! Hooray! So the good news is, it doesn't look like Cornelia can, you know, die. Korumoru, on the other hand, dang, Korumoru survives. Lives to see another day. Better luck next time, right? So if you get 3 points for every secondary deal, sorry, level 2 skill chain, fusion. And you need, like, what? Is it 500 points? 100 points? Let's find out. Let's open up this thingy here. Pay a little bit of attention to what's going on. We'll just go to BG Wiki. And I'll just type in Impulse Drive. Aha, see? Alright, so let's see. Methods create madness. Paladins will never be able to get to use this weapon skill. Alright, 300 points. So we need to do 100 fusions. Which we can do. I mean, these things aren't gonna expire on us too quickly. Oh dear. I done messed that one up. We still got a couple Uragnites over there. I think I might get out I might replace Cornelia and get another NPC healer to help out with the Poisonas. So we don't have to worry about a Puru converting and dying. She really seems to like to do that. Could probably also change out the gear for some more double attack stuff. I really don't need accuracy for this. See how this works out for me. Like, if you want double attack, why don't you have the brutal while you're ready to clip? Like, I don't know. You think that would be a good one to have? I don't know if I have any double attack rings. I think this is where I found out last time that, you know, Dragoon doesn't get the Eponas. I don't know, it seems to be faster now. Or maybe it's just my imagination. Did I miss? Is it like the second time in a row I missed? CHECKPARAM me. Guess I should be using sushi. Or I might have just been a little slow on hitting the weapon skill button. We'll find out here in just a sec. Maybe I was just a little slow. Of course, I did see a whip there. The Puru is almost out of MP again. Oh, that's kind of funny. So basically, we just keep doing this over and over and over again until you have like 10,000 mote carbs. Ish. And that's why I have the patience for this. That and it's a lot easier than it used to be. It's like if you didn't have a friend who could open up for you, or even more importantly, had the time to open up for you. I remember Nikki and I doing this for unlocking the destroyers. It was like, I'm so glad when that was done because we both had to be at work in like 3 or 4 hours. I kept asking her, it's like, you know, we can just finish this off some other time. Like, no. Finishing it now. We never have to worry about this again. Like, alright. Stab in the eyeball. Quickly before the Korumoru perishes. That'd be hilarious. If it happened. The good news is, with Miss Cherukiki out, we may be able to get some additional Poisonas, some additional regions. Hopefully somebody remembers to put, you know, refresh on her. I suppose I could do that. Not really have a new tank. Almost there. There we go. So like, take that, and this, and that. I wonder what kind of mob type is he? Do you think maybe Paladin, because he's got so much defense? Just likes to do a lot of poisons. Let's see. The game should know the game. Wiki should tell us. BIGHTURAG. And I'm gonna miss this one, I bet. It is an Uragnites. And there's an Aquan family. And I was hoping that maybe we would get something that would be like, hey. But we'll read up on it here in just a little bit. This is also going to mess her up. Alright, respawns physical damage by hiding in its shell for a set amount of time. Gains a potent regen and 75% damage reduction while inside its shell. Will retaliate with gas shell if physically attacked while inside its shell. I'm still hoping it might just say what kind of job it is, but I don't see it. Adversaries, event appearances. Nightmare Uragnites and Dynamis. I remember fighting them one time. I think I almost died. Actually, I think I did die to him one time. Apuru is still out of MPs. Gotta love how Cherokee, though, they're all hanging back there. It's all nice and safe. Koru, no sense. He's just like, yeah, let's stand right here in the front lines. What I like to do is... Wow. You can really feel the lack of the additional haste from not having Cornelia around. So I don't know if this is not necessarily any faster or not. Copy. Only because this is starting to irk me. Haste, and then we're just going to do weight 3. We'll call you weapon skill. That way you don't get to see all those other job abilities that I don't have because I don't have the right sub job. Trying to fire off. Boom! 75 points of damage. That down there is a good weapon skill. I think we could probably also go after some undead, like the skeleton folks. I think they're kind of resistant to piercing damage. Kill shot. But no skill chain. Maybe next time. Check this one. Whoa. So we still got 10 water energy, 10 dark energy, or resistances, or whatever you want to call them. The latent is still in effect. So let's start counting the number of skill chains. That was 1. It'll give us an idea of how many of these Uragnites we have to tackle-ish. We don't have to actually count each and every one of these. Waiting on you, Miss Amy. Alright. This is going to be number 2. Hopefully it won't go running away. There we go. Time to go in your shell. And get your regen going on. There you go. Wait, popped out of the shell for just a moment. Only when I poke him. So what I don't get is... He hides in his shell. I get that. What I don't get is... Why, you know, the Taru just doesn't go off to the side and knock it over. Because it's obviously top-heavy, right? Say obviously, but you know, you get this thing on its side and then all of a sudden it's all like, oh noes, my master plan foiled. Darn you, what was it? Do-goers? I don't even know how to say it anymore. But trying to say that line reminded me of a video a friend posted. Basically, it was like He-Man, the old He-Man, walking into a bar, and sitting at the bar was a Skeletor. And I think that they're getting ready to go into a fight, and no, then they start doing like ballroom dancing, and it was just, it got really weird, really quick. I couldn't watch it all the way through now that I think about it. But if I can find that thing again. I don't remember where I saw it. Yeah, doesn't matter. Actually, I bet if I do a Google search, I'll probably find it. Just keep an eye on this. There we go. Alright, let's go. Let's go home. We'll type in He-Man Skeletor dance in a bar. Wow. That was... yeah, it was like the very first thing that picked up. Bum, bum, bum. So I just gotta find on YouTube. And then don't miss the skill chain time when it's time to skill chain. So we're waiting on this anime here. And I'll try and find the link. There we go. So click this. See if it actually works. Doesn't seem like a... yeah, it's missing the first part of it. So let's try this one because it's a little bit longer. Then I'll post the link. Yeah, there we go. Hope I didn't miss the skill chain. I probably missed the skill chain. Alright, so control copy. Pause. Control V. Alright, for a giggle. Click that. Everyone else has probably already seen it. I'm probably like the last person. Like, you haven't seen that, man? The thing's old. It probably is. Everybody else is all like, He-Man and who? God, I hope that's not how it is nowadays. Probably is. It's always... you know, they played She-Ra after they played He-Man. You know, it was always one of those things that, you know, as a guy, you don't want to watch it. And especially on the episodes that had that one guy on She-Ra that was a little dandy, I guess is a polite way to say it. And it's just like, just something about this makes me really uncomfortable. But, you know, like a train wreck, you just couldn't turn it off. And, yeah. The missus, she was a kid. Parents would get her the She-Ra stuff because she really wanted the He-Man toys because those were the cool ones. And the She-Ra stuff was more like, you know, really big Barbie dolls, and they're like twice the height that He-Man action figures were. And it's just like, that's kind of lame because, I mean, sure, you can, I suppose, collect them all and play with them both at the same time, but there's just something kind of, you know, she was twice as tall as He-Man. So much skinnier. She had a neck. None of the other action figures had necks. She also had the, what was it, a horse? Pegasus? What was his name? I don't remember. I just watched. It's the internet. You're gonna find some very, very scary stuff out there. Oh, the good old days. I apologize. But yeah, like I said, sometimes it's just a train wreck. You don't want to look. It's like, eyes forward, focus, focus, oh god! You never unsee it now. I think the funniest part to me was when he hands He-Man, he takes his sword out and does a little powered Grayskull thingy, and the electricity turns the stereo on and music starts, and he hands his sword to like the waitress who falls underneath the heavy weight of it because, you know, it's supposed to be like super heavy or something. This sword's really off. Alright, Amy, do your thing. Let's see if Leighton is still in effect. I was supposed to count earlier how many skill chains it took to kill one of these things so I could get an idea of how many of these bad guys, but it's probably like, what, 5 or 6 skill chains on average? Ish. Probably. Haha! No, dang it! For a second there, I was like, can't decide who to hate. I'm gonna hate Ame, because she's the one that's opening the skill chains, but then again, could hate the kitty cat, because she's the one with the enmity merits. But at the same time, she's also the one closing the silly fire fusion thingy, which does like practically no damage to it. And I'm perfectly fine with that. Bard Song's getting ready to wear off. Omia's already on top of it. That's why Omia's be such a better bard than I would. I mean, one, she knows more of the songs. I'm not going to say she knows all the songs. I think Cyndaquil has like maybe 4 or 5 songs that she knows. I think it's closer to 4. Be here all night, aren't we? What was that? Number 3? That might have been 2. I think that might have been 3. Equipment. Leighton has not worn off yet. It'd be so much better if we could do like a level 3 skill chain. Lightness or dark. Darkness or light. I really don't care. But oh well. Guess I should be lucky I know the ones that I know, right? Yeah. 5 ways! The other day was Monday. Happy Monday! I was looking over there expecting Miss Kitty to be like, it's Monday. But she's in the bedroom right now, sulking. I guess she stopped singing. So she's probably trying to get even. She wants to be fed again early, and I'm like, no, you have to wait. And she's like, oh yeah? Well, you're gonna have to wash your bedspread again, because she likes to, she likes to get even. Yeah, so this is definitely more than 6 skill chains per Uragnites. That feels like number 6 right there. I know I'm not counting. I know I should probably be counting. But say it is 6 average. Say it's 5. You need 300. So you need to kill 60 of these guys. And say it takes about 3 minutes to kill one. So that'd be 180 minutes. Ooh, that might be a whole 3 hours. Nah, I think we're gonna be mad. Next. Who just converted? I want to see him die. Dang it. Guess I shouldn't have 2 white mages out if I want Korumoru to pass away. Actually. That would be kind of funny. Just a little funny. That'd be a lot funny. Almost funny enough where I'm like, you know, I don't think I was going to drink tonight, but now I think I just might. What should I make though? I mean, I don't got that sipping whiskey. It's just, I don't like to sip it. I don't know why, I'm just that way. But, I'm out of chocolate. Sad face, right? But we got coffee. Coffee's always good. Can I keep playing this from the kitchen? I bet I could. It's got the range. Might be able to see the screen from back there. Give that a try. So it'll just take a sec. Actually, it'll take more than a second. Alright. Focus. Wait for it. As soon as I turn my back, she's going to go ahead and do that weapon skill, isn't she? There we go. I'm gonna come back and be like, Good work, Dent. You missed all the skill chains. Because I probably hit the wrong button. I always hit the wrong button. Except that time. That time I hit the right button. Curiosity, no. Latent is still in effect. Good thing we got that extra hit points out of this, though, right? Come on, Amy. You know you want to kill it. My turn. I wonder if I'd gone with a haste Samba, if that would speed stuff up any. Probably not. I still think this would be fun against Apex mobs. You'd be fighting the same Apex mob all night. I wonder if they would ever enrage. But you know what? You just not gonna beat this, so we're just gonna make it all Super Saiyan. Exactly. Let's see what else we can be adding to this. Go to... That's when I'm trying to do stuff. Wheeling thrust. Alright. Quest. Objectives. Unity. Actually, no, let's go to other. Daily. We still got multiples. We're gonna do that one. Well, I was about to do that one. Objective. Did I miss? Ah, it might have been too soon. Enemy leader. And I thought I saw one for Aquans, but must have been thinking of something else. Like Arcana. They both start with the letter A. I wonder if we can go after Arcana. They should have a lot of hit points, right? That's an idea, though. Uno, dos, tres, cuatro. That's probably gonna be too slow. It wasn't. How about that? Going to the wrong thingy. Undead and plants. Wonder where a good spot would be for undead. There's that one place over by the final boss for this expansion, Hades. There's some undead along the way, but they may be a little bit too, I don't know the word, difficult? Evasive? Probably evasive. I probably wouldn't have the hit point or the accuracy to hit them. Not without sync attack. This should be the kill shot. No fusion. Sad face. Bum, bum, bum. Stab, stab, stab. Check out the equipment. Latent is still in effect. Dude's got slow on him. Somebody needs to cast Lightning or regen on the bad guy, so he lasts longer. And haste on Naomi, so she goes faster. It's the sound of coffee in the background. I decided to make it weak, so it doesn't keep me up all night. It's the other reason why I thought about starting the stream an hour early tonight. See if, I want to see how low it goes. 2, we might need the extra hour at this rate. And 3, I was going to see if I can get to bed a little bit earlier. It's like last week, I think the earliest I made it was like at 1:30 in the morning. Which isn't late. Just sucks when you get up at like 5 the next morning. You get like an extra hour then. That would be nice. If I was mistaken, it looked like that fusion did 1,300 points of damage. Can't be right. Can it? I mean, I suppose it could be right, but that'd be something else that I saw. Which was a little bit slow. No, it did 1,300 points of damage. Okay, maybe because it's in its shell? Can't say I know. Watch it be Cherokee. Just casting spells on it. So that time it didn't do a whole lot of extra damage. I'm reading the link shell chat from the other stuff, complaining about certain mobs not considered this. It's like rocks, which are the big walking turkeys that can petrify you, aren't considered birds as far as some of the probably Unity accolades is concerned. So I always thought they were. They drop feathers. Should be considered birds. Could just be the one that he was going after isn't considered a bird. Bats are considered birds. I remember way back when I was leveling, I guess it was Black Mage, and we must have been in Lower Delphoot's Tower, and I was casting Drain on a bat. And they were like, no, don't do that. Why is that? Bats are undead. You cast Drain on one of them, and it'll have the opposite effect, where it'll drain your hit points. Except that's not what happened. It was like, well, it used to be that way. They must have changed it. And I'm not saying that they didn't. It very well may have been used to be that way. It would not surprise me in the least. Blatant is still in effect. Just didn't make any sense. I mean, they have undead bats. I've seen those. It's a name, and that makes sense. But I don't think they're really undead. They probably just hang around the undead and stuff. It's, you know, caves, and tombs, and crypts, and where else do skeletons like to hang out? East Ronpar at night. Kinda creepy. That reminds me, we should have our Halloween event starting soon. So I get to make candy in the game, or yeah, I get to make candy in the game, and cookies and sweets and chase stuff around. And I wonder if they're going to give us anything new this year. Probably won't. It'd be nice if they did. And the login point wise, we're supposed to get a new statue, and we're like, ooh. It's gonna be off Mao, and I demand a costume stream. I'm sure we've done that at least once, maybe probably more than once, to be honest. Can't have Cyndaquil hop into her bikini in this episode. I already put the bikini back in storage. It is October, but I don't know. Kind of seems like it would go well for the beach, even though it's like the sky's kind of turning rather dark. Storms blowing in or something. It's because it's October, right? Yep. Was that the magic number? Nope. Still got a ways to go. This isn't the hard part. Getting these 300 skill chain points. Hard part comes later in Sea Serpent Grotto. Getting past the ornate door. And that's not per se difficult. I'm trying to remember everything that's needed. You gotta fish something up. Like an item. She may already have access to it though. And I want to say maybe you just have to go back and talk to the dude and he's all like, give me guild or beastman coins or something. I'm like, here you go. I should probably have researched that. Oh well, we had the link up. Let's see. Boom, boom, boom. Let's see if I can find it again. I think that link that I was looking at earlier was called Dirty Dancing with Skeletor. Here we go. The Sahagan Key. Alright. You'll know the latent is broken if its bonus stats disappear when you unequip and re-equip your Spirit Trials. Ah! You can also check to see if the elemental resistances have disappeared from your stats. Trade the Spirit Trials back to Balaziel. This will give you the key item mapped to the Annals of Truth. You'll be instructed to travel to Sea Serpent Grotto, take Silent Oil with you and head to Sea Serpent Grotto. Make sure either you or someone in your party has the Sahagan key. After entering the grotto, head south. It's the Sahagan key that I'm not so sure about, so we're going to open that in a new link. So that's kind of a quest, or a quest in a quest. No, it's a quest. It's a usable item, but it's rare EX, so you can't go like, hey, one of these. You will either need a gold beast coin to get to him, or use the level 125 Unity warp to the zone. The coin will not be lost. Do not leave Sea Serpent Grotto. If you do, you will have to speak to Boo, the Righteous again. Speak to her, the Betrayer, past the Silver Door. Take a map, you'll need 7 blah blah blah, additional keys, items required. The gold beast coin and a Nord shell. To receive additional Sahagan keys, you only need to speak to her, the Betrayer, off the map behind the Silver Door again. Trade him 1 gold beast coin and 1 Nord shell. And I think I missed a skill chain. Wouldn't be the first one. Probably wouldn't be the last one either. Good news is, it sounds like the coffee is ready. We'll wait till this guy's dead and we'll start auto-attacking the one to the left here. We'll also check, see... Nope. Still have the latent. Ish. Fusion. It's so pretty. Fusion is still, I think, my favorite skill chain. Just as far as looks go. It probably helps that I got to see it quite a bit as a monk. That was all like, why does Dan have 3000 TP? Or 300 TP back in those days. Like, he's waiting to close a skill chain. They're like, we're doing skill chains? No! But Dent thinks we are, and he's just waiting for somebody to use something that he can close with. Well, why don't you just, you know, use Raging Fist? Because it's weird. Anyway, I'll be right back. Again. Jen's gonna come back and be all like, where's my controller? Oh, nuts. Found the controller. I think I hit the skill chain button a little too late. Nope, still connected. I have no idea how. Didn't break the latent though. Go, I may. Don't miss. Just gonna miss. It's okay. Now I know I'm not the only guy that keeps a bottle of whiskey in his desk. I might be the only guy I know that does that, but just perfectly. Of course, I keep everything in my desk. Whiskey, CDs, old pizza, Dreamcast. Actually, that's sitting on top of the desk. I spent rum. Rum's good. Well, the missus took it when she left. I should get some more. Sidrill TV! Happy Monday. We're waiting on Anime here. Per usual. Sometimes she's waiting on me. Oh yeah, the Dreamcast. So, how you doing? I'm doing alright. For a Monday. Always good to have whiskey on it. You never know when you're going to need it. Actually, customer today. She was asking me questions, said that she's getting ready to do her pick her new insurance plan for next year because it's October and Medicare Part D and blah blah blah, this re-enrolling stuff. So you want to try and find a plan that isn't going to screw you next year. Unfortunately, all the plans are just going to screw you next year. And she's like, how long would it take to get a list of what I take together? And I'm like, 10 seconds. Just, well, you don't have to do it right now. And I'm all like, yeah, but you don't have to do it later either. So, hang tight. And print out everything that she's gotten for the year so far and staple it and get the pharmacist to sign it and make it all nice and proper, legal, and, you know, good enough for taxes, good enough for anything. So, she looked and she wasn't expecting it to be as long as it was. And she's like, my God. It's like, it's 2 pages. And I'm like, actually, that first page is front and back, so it's kind of like 3. She was, oh. She's like, so, you're always in the back. I'm like, yeah. What do you do back there? And I'm like, tell her the truth. Watch porn. No, don't do that. Well, so do the good work. Fight the good fight. Wrestle with insurance companies. You know, that's all I take the doctor's orders, I type them up, submit to the insurance company. The insurance company comes back and says, I ain't gonna pay for that. No matter what it is. You just won't always say that. And I was like, oh yeah? Well, how about this? And you find some override code. Curses! Damn you, Dent. We're never gonna be able to make our stockholders happy this way. Back porn food. Yeah, I don't think I've ever seen those 3 letters or those 3 words put together that way before. Like the way it sounds, though. Just find a way to use that in a few. That's what we're gonna call tomorrow night's episode. I don't know what it's gonna be about, but we're just gonna call it back porn food. It'll probably get like all the likes. People, you know, it's like, hey. You are in the back. Well, not the back. Eating food. Well, that's the back room. That's where we keep all the prescription records too. And the bathrooms. Ever since HIPAA, it's like, people are like, can't I go to the bathroom? I'm like, no. They're like, why not? This is where all our records are. You keep your records in the bathroom? Like, kinda. Star Wars trailer is out. You guys into it? You know, I still need to see the last 2 Star Wars. I missed episode whatever, where they killed what's his name, and I really wasn't that interested, to be honest. And I heard it did really good. Backroom cough. And stab. The other one, the Star Wars story, where that one looked good. I wanted to go see that one. Still didn't see it. Spoiler alert, what's his name dies in episode 1. Exactly! Yoda. Oh. I was actually surprised how many months I went by before somebody finally let it slip that, spoiler alert, food. I wanted to go see Blade Runner, but I also wanted to wait to see what the reviews were because I also remember what happened when they redid Total Recall, and it was like, that one was bad. Rogue One was good. That's good. It's probably available for streaming now, except it's Disney, so it's probably not. You probably have to have like the Disney Channel to go. It's probably on the Disney Channel right now. Now that I think about it. Oh well. Should let that go. I probably won't. What was I talking? Oh yeah, Blade Runner. I liked the first one. I was too young. Well, was too young to appreciate it back when it was in theaters. It was like had to have been like 7 or 8 back then. So it wasn't until he started doing all his director cuts, and this is still back when it was VHS. And I was like, alright, we'll just watch this, and it was neat. I don't think I ever actually sat through it, though, without falling asleep at one point. I watched it enough times so that I have seen the entire movie. But I just remember one time waking up in the middle of it, and it was like, WTF, a unicorn? Huh? I did read the book. Or novella. It's a really short book called Do Androids Dream of Electric Sheep by I almost want to say Philip Mack, but it's Dick, isn't it? I think so. Philip Dick. It was from the 60s, and it was, I think it was misled in the title. I mean, it's a cute title. I Do Androids Dream of the Electric Sheep. That makes sense. It should have been just more Man Sleeps with Android. Because it was the 60s. Or maybe the early 70s. I guess they were still doing that in the 70s too, weren't they? They're just like, okay. Spoiler alert. That's all it's about. No, that's not true. That's not all that it's about. But that's kind of mostly what it's about. That one line from the movie. When the blonde villain dude is dying, and he does his little speech. I've seen things you people wouldn't believe. Attack ships on fire off the shoulder of Orion. I'm sure I've done this story before. It was one of the happier moments. It was one night when Star Trek Online, the PC version, was down. For maintenance or something like that. What do MMO players do when stuff's down for maintenance? They go play other MMOs? No, they go to the forums and gripe about how they can't play the game. Because they only really want to play the game when they can't. That's just human nature. Found a link that somebody had done that quote, and then they've redone the maps a dozen times over, so I don't know if this is still true. But if you go to this one sector, in this one nebula, in this one deal, the Star of Orion is actually this star, and you can find it in the game at this position. And then they had what they used to call Sector Quest or something like that, where just basically you would go towards this planet and you would get a random quest, which was basically, hey, these bad guys are attacking this ship. You have to go save them. Sometimes when you go to that particular star and do this random quest, sometimes you would get Jem'Hadar attack ships to fight. And then if you knock their hull damage down to like less than 5%, the ships are on fire. And you could actually see the attack ships on fire off the shoulder of Orion. And I was just like, this game is awesome. Oh my goodness. I mean, it really isn't Star Trek Online, but it had, oh, I'm not going to say it doesn't. It still has good potential. But the PC version just so vile. It's like, that's just what I don't get, because, you know, all the Star Trek fans that I've known growing up throughout most of my life have been really cool people. So you would think that the really cool people would get together on a really cool MMO and be really cool to one another. It'd be like FF11 back in the good old days, except they made it free to play. And then whenever there's free to play, trolls are like, I'm going to go there and I'm going to make everyone's life as miserable as possible. And yeah. And I guess the game's fine if you stay out of the main social areas. Or roll a Klingon. I hear Klingons are fun. They're just outnumbered like 20 to 1. Stab! But no fusion. So sad. Leighton is still in effect, so we're still... I'll be stabbing these guys. Until Leighton wears off or they run out of hit points. Or we run out of Uragnites. I always mispronounce it. It's not Uragnites. It's Uragnite. Uragnite. Something like that. Actually, that was probably pretty closer to being accurate. Boom, boom, boom. Did log into FF11 last night. I know, on the weekend. Sorry. Sinuses sound like a snorted. I think I did snort for a second. Apologies. I was like, you know, let's go and kill some Apex mobs, because you were having a pretty easy time of that the other night on Dragoon. How much easier would it be with an actual Beastmaster? Well, I went out there with my Beastmaster, killed them all in like record time, and it was like, BAM! 19,000 capacity points. And I was just like, oh, Beastmaster! Cranberry soup. Oh, that face. No! Your tail was not received! So sad. We're gonna try to get... Maybe he was just zoning. Dang it! It's like they log in, do Beastmaster, and then run away. Oh well. Cranberry soup. That's basically what that face is, right? Kinda, ish. People, like, don't ever make that face again, Dent. It's not very appropriate. Let's see if this is long enough. Yep. I've done this before. Log into a character, type something out, especially in Link Shell chat. Log into another character. Make it look like they're having a conversation between the mules, only they're not. And then get it really entertaining and have them get into an argument. Just start arguing with one another and say the most vile things that you could ever say, but it's okay to say it because you're really saying it to yourself. And then everybody else is all like, dude's arguing with himself. It's like, yeah, kind of creepy, because, you know. But we do it. Also, well, tomfoolery. Wasn't he married to Roseanne back in the 90s? No, that was somebody else. Probably not. I forgot to hit the button, didn't I? Yep. See if he's still in there. Waves! There we go. Boom, 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 boom. Login point start. Is it tomorrow or the day after? It's tomorrow-ish. So I never played the Star Wars MMOs. It was the first one. What was it? Star Wars Galaxies? That maybe when it first came out, you might be able to... Friggin' ducks, really? Become a Jedi. And then they had an update where it was like, no, you can just roll a Jedi from the very beginning now. And everyone's all like, if I want to be a Jedi anyways. I think that's what killed the game. And then EA made their Star Wars online rail shooter kind of thing. And, you know, even though it was free to play, never felt the urge to get into it because EA. I mean, I shouldn't say that. It was BioWare, and they've done good Star Wars RPGs in the past. Ish. Kinda. Not an MMO, but Knights of the Old Republic was awesome. Exactly. What am I looking for? Oh my goodness! Ladies and gentlemen, I think we broke the Leighton. Bum, 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 which might be record time. That just took a little over an hour. Yeah, the water energy shows 0, the darkness energy shows 0. That means we're done. Leaping lizards. Finally, right? Alright, so let's just go ahead and get a better weapon clicked. There we go. The Habil Maserati. Oh yeah, let's also get the good armor on too. Not that the armor that I had on is bad, but This is better, because it's +2. +2 is always better than +1. Unless you're talking like poison +2. In which case, that sucks. Weapon skill, pentathrust. I was expecting to do more damage than that. Abilities, weapon skills. We'll do sonic thrust. Like right now. And miss! Miss. Big giant whiff. Doesn't matter how good your polearm is, doesn't matter how many stats you got. Skill could be capped, buffs could be on. Doesn't matter. It's FF11. 5% of the time, it's going to ruin your day. It's just built into the code. Almost dead. Bum bum bum. That's how I feel most days. Alright, so let's see. Let's write out of here in style abilities. We're gonna do mounts. We don't have an Uragnite mount, do we? We do have a crab. It's not the same thing, but it is an Aquan, and it's red. Square Enix, please, please, please. Give our trust NPCs some mounts as well, so when we mount up, they can mount up. Let it be the same mount, let it be their own individual mounts, or we're all gonna bleed out, aren't we? I'm not so worried about the trust NPCs as much as I'm worried about myself. I think I have an antidote on me. No, it's better when you don't have an antidote. A white mage. Cures! Wait, 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 no, here comes refresh 2. Cure 5, cure 6. Don't die. Alright, am I still in it? I'm just waiting on the Poisona now. No, I may as well, like, I will solo this Mendy by myself. If I have to. And she probably could, too. Although now that I think about it, it was the 2-3 dragon fight, right? I think. It's like when you go to Windurst, you have that one Mithra that looks a little bit like Cyndaquil, except she's like the ranger captain thingy. And she sees the dragon and is all like, ooh, I'll have to take care of this. And then it's like, actually, here comes a party of adventurers. Oh, they can handle this. I'll go do something else. And she just like runs off. And then Sandy, I don't remember how that goes because well, we never fight the dragon in Sandy. And then for Bastok, it's Ayame. She's all like, I will take on the dragon, I will solo it, and I will get my butt kicked. At the end of the battle, you kind of like, you know, revive her. And she's like, that's embarrassing. I'm like, yeah, it kind of is. Last talk. We're going to travel to another home point. We're going to do Sandy. We're going to do Southern Sandoria, home point number 4 even. But yes, please. Cheers, everybody. Sorry. Made the chair squeak. Bum, bum, bum. Robocups. I forgot to say happy Monday. Hugh3. Or Hugh. Happy Monday. Everybody else that I forgot to say happy Monday to. Happy Monday. There's no such thing as a happy Monday, but some Mondays are happier than others. I think we can all agree on that. Ish. No, that's not true. This is the United States of America. We don't agree on anything. And then the internet, also, not agreeing. Just because. Alright, so we're running back to Balasiol. We're going to trade him his polearm. How long time do you get Burking yet? No. We keep putting that off. Let's see if we can put that off till forever and ever, but we're getting closer. We're more than halfway done. I think we're even close to about 2. We should check. Thank you. Cyndaquil. I said that right. Happy Monday. I need to swing by that one town where they do that one stuff and then check. And so like, hey, how close are we? It's like, you know, you needed like 5 more Alexandrites, right? Dang it. Excellent. The wear of this weapon is a direct reflection of your progress. Now that remains is the final portion of your training, where you must use your newly acquired techniques in a battle to the death. This will not be easy, but I'm sure that your experience will guide you to victory. Take this map of annals of truth, justice, and the Onion Way, and travel to the Sea Serpent Grotto. There, you will find the annals of truth buried in the earth. You are to bring that back here to me. Why? Do not think this as a simple errand. This is your final test, and it will require all the knowledge and experience you have acquired through the course of this training. When I get older, I want eyes just like that guy. Maybe I was like, can't really see too much, but just open them just a little bit, and then everyone's like, yeah, that guy's old. Now go prepare yourself for this battle in the way you see fit. You will no longer need the Spear of Trials. Dragon Trial Weapon Quest. Yep. Impulse Drive, baby. It's one of the ones we don't know. We're going to correct that. I was thinking this was going to take a lot longer. It should take a lot longer. And this is 300 weapon skill points. Done in just a little over an hour. Under an hour and a half. So this is that one part of Sandy that nobody goes to. Reasons. And yeah, so we're gonna go to Sea Serpent Grotto. We're gonna, I guess we're gonna have to get a gold beast coin, and a Norg shell. We'll see if they have those on the auction house. They probably don't because it's Quetzalcoatl, and you don't find that stuff on the auction house too often. But it's okay because I can like swap over to, you know, Thief, and get some gold beast coins that way. Actually, I probably don't have any on me, do I? No, I'm sure I would have moved all that stuff to my goldsmither. Alright, let's see what happens. Click the auction house. We're going to go to bid. We're going to go to others. We're going to go to Beast Made. We're looking for the gold beast coin first. And there we go. They have some. Watch them be like super expensive. That's not so bad. 5k? That's doable. 5, yes. It's like, you were unable to purchase it for 5k. Please try 6. Do I hear 7? 7 going once? Twice? Sold! And now for the other hard one. The Norg shell. And you can fish this up. And sometimes it fishes up really easily, and sometimes you're never going to see it. These should be in alphabetical order. Ish. Maybe. Probably not. Norg shell. They don't have any, but when they did, they sold for 20k. Wow, they had one earlier today. I was just a little slow. Alright, that's fine. We'll go fish one up. Hopefully I've got something that goes after items and not fish. Let's see. Wardrobe 3, Muggle Wardrobe 2, Muggle Wardrobe 1. Maybe not. Insect paste. There we go. Sabiki rig. Hope it doesn't break. That would be embarrassing. Alright, so we're gonna... Let's go this way. Might be closer. Not that way. This way. I'm gonna take Home Point Crystal, take this to Norg, and then we'll hop out of Norg, run over by the pond, fish up a thingamajiggy. And I want to say Cyndaquil has done stuff behind the ornate door before. Like, I want to say there was a fight that we needed. So it shouldn't be too difficult. And that's the player that bought the Norg shell earlier. We're gonna go to travel to another home point, not the current region. Next page. Actually, no, it was on the previous page, wasn't it? Dang it. El Shamo Lowlands. There it is. Nord. Home point number 1. Yes. I think you can also fish up the Norg shell in Norg. Don't quote me on that. But I want to say I've seen it pop up there before. And the plus side being, you don't have to worry about fishing up any bad guys in Norg proper. They all know better than to show up. But, I'm also going to need a... What do you know about Bard? I know that if you're in your boxers and you have a guitar and you're chasing a chicken, then that means you're a level 1 Bard scaling up. That's not true. But it's kind of true. Is this going to aggro? It shouldn't. It should be like way weak. So many years, though, that I spent in Sea Serpent Grotto as a level 40 monk. Navigating through here, I had like White Mage as a sneak, and sneak would last back then for like maybe 2-3 minutes tops. I was like always trying to get to Norg, always trying to get back to the pond. Force Song Bard is so good. One of these days, that'll be my second to last job to master. Now it's 5 song Bard with 1 hour cooldown. 5 songs? It's just broken, isn't it? Oh, maybe not, maybe not. It's probably not broken. Lady Blue! Happy Monday. Mac! 10688. Happy Monday. Have to wonder, though, that 10688, that's not your birthday, is it? In case it is, happy birthday. 3 days late. It's probably not. Who would put their... I shouldn't say that. Who would put their date of birth in their tag? It is. Aw. That would make you 29-ish? I'm guessing. Because 1985 was like 30 years ago, back when it was 2015. Happy Thanksgiving. There we go. Happy Halloween. 29. Good math. I guessed. It's not like I use math on a day-to-day basis for anything in particular. I mean, pills kind of count themselves, right? Although, as the pharmacist, he counted something, and I heard him say 57, and then he slid the tray over to me and was like, count this. I'm like, alright, look at my finger. 57. And I did get the from him, but as we all know, it's not what he had in mind. In my I'm a 4-song bard with 1 hour cooldown. I can't be messed doing 1,500 plates again for 5 songs. Did it for all Mace, and that's all I'm doing. Oh, you know you want to, right? Yeah, of course you want to. Everybody would want to. Alright, so since we're going after item, I really don't see the point to putting on the fishing gear. I just hope that I don't lose my Sabiki rig, because I still haven't gotten over the last Sabiki rig that I lost. I was like, although it really wasn't me that lost it. I loaned it to Lanos, and I'm like, don't lose this. He's like, no problem. Very next thing is like, disappeared. He's like, you got another? And it's like, you lost Christopher Robin. It's like, who names their Sabiki rigs Christopher Robin? And you're like, damn you. That was an actual fish, wasn't it? Yep. You going for the Norg shell? I was doing that last night. I'm sorry. But yeah, I do want to. That's the thing, but it's too much. Just limit yourself to 1 plate a day. After 3 years, you still won't have enough. Abilities. What is it? It is abilities, right? No, it's just fish. Fish. So I caught a fish, I guess. Not an orc shell. Oh no. Yay for thumbs up. Bum, bum, bum. So this is where the hard part of Impulse Drive comes in. I got 3 Bastor Sardines. I'm going to turn them into a courier carry later. Yeah. Actually, I don't know that, but we might. Slash fish. That was a very loud truck that just drove by. It wasn't that loud. Might have been a motorcycle. Probably a motorcycle. Bastor Sardines. You know what they go good with? That's right, chips. Pretty much anything, really. God, miss fish. Meat. Protein. I shouldn't say that. I hate loud vehicles, so obnoxious. I've been going into work earlier and earlier lately because it's the only place I get some peace and quiet. 1 a day. That's how I got my ages. Exactly. This game will be out of commission in 3 years, I bet. Nah. Which means I better hurry and finish my Tizona so I can take picks to last a lifetime. I cry when this game is done playing since North America really... Ooh. Kijaro! Happy Monday. Square Enix will never turn this game off. Oh, shoot. Ah, nuts! I wasn't paying attention. Yep. Alright. I didn't want to do this. I mean, I really didn't want to do this. Ember, to me! Time to kick ass. Get him in the lady bits. There we go. This game would be dead in 2011, but I don't think it'll ever die now. Yay! You know what would have been even better? Nork shell drops off the crab. That would have been awesome. Oh well. Slash fish. Final Fantasy XI will never die. It'll just get older and older. And anything fun going on tonight? Well, we're in Sea Serpent Grotto and we're trying to fish up a Nork shell. Oh, this might be it. This is definitely an item. Might be any item though. Really? Crazy ninjas throwing scrolls into the water. Who does that? Rusty bucket. I wouldn't mind a rusty bucket. You can turn that around and sell it. You put the rusty scroll in the auction house, it's going to get sent back to you because it's Quetzalcoatl and everybody's already done that quest. Well, not everybody. But most of my mules have. Looking for fish buttons. See a ninja just walking by. Alright, know this one. Toss into the water. So you could vendor trash that. It might have been the vendor trash that tossed it into the water. Fish back up. It's like, hey, I got a damn scroll. And they're like, hey, I don't care. Here's 1 gil. That's what I think of your damn scroll. Two Qs. You know what's better than 2 Qs? That's right. 3 Qs. Fish. I don't have a fish macro. Dang it. It's fine. Fish. Cheers. Not that drunk. But coffee is definitely better with whiskey in it. 3! Exactly. Bum, bum, bum. Star Trek Next Generation. They had an episode that had 3 Qs in it, didn't they? I know they had 2. It was the one where Q wanted a kid. And for some reason he wanted Janeway to be the mom. Not that I don't like Janeway. I thought she was an okay captain. Who screwed her crew over and is going like, you know, we're going to take the long way home because we're Starfleet and that's the way Starfleet works. And I'm like, no. It was like, mutiny, right now. It's just... I know they were actually trying to do that, and Chakotay was like, no, no. She's the captain. You gotta listen to what she says. And I'm like, man. She'd probably get really offended at my J-Wing impersonation, too. The missus, oh my goodness. She, like... I'd be farming something, probably Dynamis, and whoops. That was a... be watching Voyager on the side TV, and Jane would be talking, and then she would mimic that noise. And it's funny is because my cat kind of makes the same noises. Cat doesn't predate Janeway. Now I think, why are we getting so many fish? We're supposed to be getting items. Items, I tell you. It's okay. I've got to have a different lure. Something that's better at not catching whatever it is that we're catching. Like a worm. Ooh, fly minnow. Because these are only good for catching frogs. And you got to be outside for frogs. Oh, there's another thing that they'll catch. Mostly frogs. Watch, very first thing we do. It's going to be the, you caught an orc shell. Boom, boom. Boom! Be on in a minute. I need to get gills for Zen. I get Goldsmith at 27. Congrats! I got blacksmithing up to 55 today. That's reason right there for celebration. Except, bought all my ores from the, oh, dang it! From the whatchamacallit place. The, Blacksmith Guild. 7K per dark steel ore. And I know if I'd gone to the auction house, I could have probably found like a stack of them for maybe 10K total. Should have gone to the auction house. Oh well, but I still got a chunk of rock salt, apparently. Wasn't expecting that. Go here, hit the fish button. Why is fish at the very bottom of the list? You know fish should be at the very top of the list, right? I really need a new chair. Or actually one that's just not squeaky. Like sometimes it squeaks and then most of the times it doesn't. You have a good feeling about this one. You finally be able to compete that salt quest in Port Sandy. We're never going to finish that one. Oh! Cyndaquil regretfully releases another damp scroll. There's no regret in that actually. Well, there's a little bit of regret. I would like to get Lady up to 50 White Mage so I can unlock jobs. Nothing wrong with that. Unless... Wait. A rusty bucket! Bum, bum, bum. We're gonna be here all night, aren't we? Yep. It is Lightning's Day. That should be in our favor, right? As far as fishing up rusty stuff. Not that an orc shell is... I need to LOL wow. It's okay. I have a lot of people that watch on their phones and then... I've tried typing on my phone. Shoot, you all remember last Thursday night when the power went out and I was all like, hey guys, power's out. I can't even see the buttons on the phone because it's so dark and, you know. But I have the, what do you call it? Was it the Google chat thingy where you talk into the microphone and it's like, hey, you really meant this. And we're going to post it because like, whatever. Get it up there. I'm just waiting for the power to come back on. It's like some of the power came on. I'm like, great. The circuit breaker blew. And probably what happened was it's Dallas. Everybody probably just lowered their air conditioner at the exact same time, and then everything was all like, boom, explosions, fireworks. Then the Cowboys played last night. Hey, we're only playing against Aaron Rodgers. He's got a full minute left in the game. What's the worst that could happen? It's gonna be one of those seasons, isn't it? Where it's all like, we should win. We should go all the way, but nope. Nope. You're just gonna go and fish up a big claw, aren't you? A weapon skill quest, but these bite Uragnites die too quickly. I'm gonna resub on the 11th for the Dark Matter Augment campaign. There you go. I get lucky. Wow, did Ember hit that thing for 500 points of damage? Not bad, Ember. Not bad at all. Fish buttons. Tzigo. Welcome back to FF11. If not a couple days early. I should probably try and take advantage of the Dark Matter Augment campaign, but... A Cobalt Jellyfish? I haven't even done anything with the controller yet, and this like stamina is just depleting all on its own. That's why it's really cool to have a high-level fisher person. And just like, hey, look, Mocarps. Just gotta keep hitting the button. Button. You don't even have to play the mini games. There's like button. Button. It's like they just run out of stamina on their own. And then I try to play the fishing minigame in Final Fantasy 15. You know what's worse than having a backseat driver? Just got the Nord shell. Is having 3 backseat drivers going, no, 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 you're fishing wrong, you're fishing wrong. Why do you need back there? Farming bird songs? Impulse drive. We need to get the Sahagan key. I saw somebody use position hack to run up and down the stairs back there, and I reported him to a GM. Good for you. Oh, I remember in the good old days, I used to fish right here because this was the safe spot. You could fish right here, and the Sahagan up there would never come this far down, and the Sahagan over there would never come this far up. So you could actually fish without sneak up, but I would still keep sneak up because every now and then you're not paying attention. You could fish up a level 70 crab, and they would poke you in places that crabs really shouldn't poke you, especially if you're level 40. Apparently somebody told that little trick to the whatchamacallits, fish waters, the gill sellers. So they would oh, what's the word I'm looking for? I'll remember here in just a moment. I forgot a silver key, so I'm gonna go get a silver key. I'm gonna go get a silver thingamajiggy. Beastman silver coin. So you like see 3 or 4 of them all piled on top of each other, none of them with any gear on, and they would just be fishing away until they ran out of inventory space. And I tried sending him a tell one time, and I got a tell back that it was all just a bunch of 4s and 6s. Like, I'm lost because I wasn't paying attention, wasn't I? Dang it! I'm supposed to go this way. Yeah, that's it. Go down, Cyndaquil. Be a silly Pokemon. Bum, bum, bum. So anyway, so I was like, I should report this to a GM. So I sent a tell to a GM, and they're like, all these little categories, like, what do you want to report? And I'm all like, fish spotters, sea serpent grotto. They're in my little secret spot where they can't get to the stuff. And they're like, oh, we're working on that. I'm like, oh, you're going to get rid of them? I'm like, no. We're just going to make it so that you can't catch fish there. I'm like, no! Not my specials place! And you're like, sorry. Level up. I'll stop aggroing you once you hit level 75. And I'm like, no, you just don't understand. That's not true. The GMs were very cordial. That was the very first time somebody called me Dentral the Monk. And I'm all like, oh! Thank you. Oh my goodness. Somebody else called me that other than, you know, myself. But, gotta love monks. Especially main job monks. And their subligars. Doing the work that nobody else wants to do. Mm-hmm. Fishing, mostly. Wonder how Miss Kitty's doing. I haven't heard her sing in just a little bit. Just a bit longer. Alright, so we're running to the auction house. I could probably use the home point crystal and teleport there faster, but You know, I took flack back in 2006-ish when I used a warp spell to warp myself from the auction house in South Sandy to the Mog House in Port Sandy. The only time I saw a GM in person, they killed me! Oh, Robo-Cups. You have to elaborate just a little bit on that. It's like, they do it on purpose? Did you just all like, hey, I want to take a screenshot. Ow! Way back when you could aggro mobs on people with high. Oh. So we're gonna bid, we're gonna go to others, we're gonna go down to Beastman Maid, and we're gonna go all the way down because silver stuff is towards the bottom-ish. So, oh no. Aw, oh, dang it. That means we have to go like and buy a whole stack of stuff. Actually, that's not so bad. Take that. Turn a couple of them into ingots, maybe. Really put a stop to that? Oh. There's a few players that I remember it was like their last day, so they were like, you know, I'm just going to really piss off as many people as possible. So it was like, my last day is going to be on a Saturday. I'm going to go down to Garlage Citadel. I'm going to aggro all the bats. I'm going to take them back to the entrance. And then I'll hear all the collective sighs from all the players trying to level up. And then, once they clean out all the bats, do it again. Junebug! Happy Monday. Still Monday, right? Yep. So, I'm assuming I've done this before on Cyndaquil. I'm probably confusing this with another time that I've done this on other characters, but yeah, the effect on their armor looks so cool. It's still kind of cool. Bugs skipping like a... Junebug skipping like a stone. See what he did there. Junebug would be like a really neat name for a Taru or a Galka. I could see a Galka be named Junebug. See a Galka be named Sunshine. For it is I, Sunshine, the Galka monk. You see it in PvP. Dark Knight versus Sunshine. You get defeated. Dark Knight was defeated by Sunshine. No. But yeah, I think the game was so early back then they didn't even have the prison in place. Oh! What was that called? Morgon something something Ball or Bale or something weird like that. I never went. I was always a... I was always a team player, I suppose. But yeah, Smashing Pumpkin song reference there in your link shell chat. Really? Cortana downloaded a whole bunch of Smashing Pumpkin songs onto my phone. I thought I had deleted them all, but every now and then, one of them pops up. Typically when I'm driving. Usually when I'm driving, and I don't have easy access to hit the stop button. It's not that I don't like the Smashing Pumpkins. They got like two songs that are okay. GM Jam. That's what it's called. But the stuff that she downloaded was like, hey, this is like the collector edition that had all the bonus tracks that we didn't even finish, but, you know, if you're a Smashing Pumpkins fan, you're probably going to think, oh, this is awesome! Those are the ones that she plays. The unfinished stuff that, you know, just might be like 3 or 4 chords. Yeah. I don't know why Cortana just doesn't play more 9 Inch Nails, you know? I'm just like, give me what I want. That's all we ask for. That's all we ever wanted. And Cortana's like, no. Too busy trying to take over the world. And then we'll give you what you want, or what you think you want. Probably not. So, if I remember correctly, you just hit the trade button. You find your silver beast coin. Click once. Uh-oh. Means I haven't done this before. Alright. Oh, it's the wrong door. Go down here. Bum, bum, ba-dum. It was okay. I'll remember what we're doing here in just a little bit. Good news is I probably won't need sneak. I think you would need sneak for the mithril door. Which is funny, it's behind the mithril door that all the coffer keys drop off the mobs, but not behind the gold door. Oh wow, big giant task. I got sent to GM jail for checking a Japanese character over and over back in 2004. He has APOC, so effed up. I also asked the GM to marry me. Apparently he reported me and I went to jail for 3 days. So messed up. I also asked the GM to marry me, but Jim was taken, and I also asked for an APOC, and they said it would defeat the purpose of the fun in the game. It won't even take your gold beast coin. Oh, it was a silver beast coin, but you know. Bum, bum, bum. I kind of want to train all the bad guys. Silver, gold, it's all the same thing. In the end, they're just coins. We just assign them value based on their rarity. Ish. And trade once again. Down towards the bottom. Wonder what would happen if you tried shoving in a damp scroll into a little slot in the door. Would it be kind of like shoving gum into a lock, and then people would be all like, dang it. I bet Sahagan can drop a bard song that's worth a lot if you can see it. Ah, 700k? Because you know I'm just going to go ahead and vendor trash it, right? I shouldn't say that. Bum, bum, bum. Farming Dynamis was clearly fun back then. It was fun. People love Dynamis, even nowadays. I don't know where I'm going. I'm just following this way eventually. It's like Dynamis, fun. Sky, fun. Sea, not so much, but still on the fun side. The map button. I think it's over here. I might be wrong. Wonder how lucky you would get with those 16 keys. You should so do it. UFOs. Man, if I had a gil for every time I aggroed a UFO, I'd like have less than 10 gil. But still, fun. Am I going the wrong way? I think I'm going the wrong way. Oh well. Look, everyone! It's a treasure chest. Bum, bum, bum. Running this way. No, don't log out. I want the map. Getting closer. Well, not really. I think I'm lost. No, I'm not. If I go left, that'll take me back upstairs-ish. Kind of. Or downstairs, really. Because right now I'm upstairs. I forgot that. This would be such a scary cave to explore in real life. And you see like fish walking around, holding hammers, casting spells. That stuff would... That's like the stuff of nightmares right there. Like this? Yeah. Yeah. So like, alright, not doing acid before bed ever again. And dead end. Stuff of nightmares. Hey, Seabons. How you doing? You can aggro? No, it's not one of my favorite zones. I mean, if I had to actually rate the zones as far as just sheer amount of time spent in, it's going to be Sea Serpent Grotto because of all the fishing, followed by West Ronfar for all the moat carps. Sahagan are creepy. Well, the maze cool. Yeah, it's something else. I will agree with that. I think I'm lost. I'm pretty sure I'm lost, but nope. Wait. Maybe not. Yeah, not. There might be a way out of here yet. Has it be 4-bit? The world does that. Oh, You would be surprised at the number of folks that would sheepishly raise their hand at that, but I'm sure that wasn't their intention. That's all like, alright, I'm gonna take this acid, I'm gonna go to bed. It's more like, I'm gonna take this acid. It's not doing anything to me, so I'm just gonna go to sleep. And then they close their eyes, or do they? Oh. So yeah, the good news is it didn't use up my silver coin. Bad news is I accidentally ran outside. So we could do this all over again. Whoops. Alright, it's all coming back to me now. I have the least amount of experience behind the silver door, because really, who goes back there? Gold door? Yeah. Ornate door, it's one room. The mithril door probably spend the most amount of time, simply because coffers. I do to kill... Oh, that's right. He does pop back here, doesn't he? So I was never a good red mage, so I never wanted to get the joy toy, but drops 15,000 gil. I don't even know what's behind the other doors. Danarankor, yep, it was one of my favorite original zones. Well, it wasn't exactly original, it was a Rise of the Lizard zone, but it was original for the North Americans, like me, so kind of counts. More like takes acid and stays up for 4 days straight, farming dynamis. It's like even now, when you log out of the game, do you still hear the old men going om, 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 over and over and over again? That right there is the stuff of nightmares. Oh, I wonder if Lovecraft did acid. That would explain so much. It is Monday night. We should be doing Gain XP. Dang it, but we're not. Because, you know, we're trying to find that one dude that does that one thing. You know, like over here's-ish. Kinda. Probably. Is this the door? There should be like a door here, right? No. Nuts, I got lost again. Map. I guess we're gonna hop down? Or go north? You know, I think I'm just gonna have to go and pull out the map. Who was hooked on that screen? I mean, I bet someone was hooked on that screen for me. It's all good. It's all good. It's all in the past, where it can't hurt us. Alright, so I didn't hop down last time. I'm going to hop down this time, and... Ah! Nuts. I shouldn't have done that. Oh well. We never really do learn from our mistakes. We just keep making the same ones over. No. I'm going to flash back to... Shoot. Cloud Atlas. That was the movie. What are you looking for? The NPC to give me the Sahagan key. I gotta trade stuff to him. And then stuff. He's like, you know you can like do that on the white scan, right? I'm like, yeah, but it'd be the easy way. Her the Betrayer. It's to the north. So let's run up here. He's looking for something. I thought we were just running around. You know, it's that impulse drive. That's what keeps us going. Can't be as bad as tweakers on meth plus Adderall. Why would you do meth and Adderall? I mean, like, I'm not gonna say one's as good as the other, but alternate them, people. But, yeah. You have to drop in hidden zone at the right when you enter, I think. That makes sense. Her the Betrayer. Are you the one I'm looking for? Find out. Whoa! Oh, it's you. Bring me Nordic Shell and Gold Beast Coin, and I make what you look for, because you've done this before. Although I don't remember when or why and stuff. See, back in my day, they gave that stuff away for free. That was a long time ago now. It ain't free anymore. Alright, so I'm going to give you a Nordic Shell, and I really want to give him the Damp Scroll, but I know he won't take it. It'll probably mess everything up. So we'll just do that and click OK. And he's like, didn't think you'd be back so soon. We get right on it. Close your eyes. Fishman's not going to do anything to you with your eyes closed. Here you go. But don't tell anyone. I made key for you. Just told everyone. Bum bum bum. Bum bum bum. Bum bum bum. Bum bum. Bum 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 bum. Bum bum bum. Didn't have to do that. Don't have to do anything really, but you know. I did. Can't take it back. Sea Monk's dead. Sea Bones is dead. I always like the Sea Monks. Their tentacles and monk in their name. That's probably the only reason why I liked it. No, it's because of the sea horror. That's why I always liked them. They were doing that horrible thing on the ferry. Everybody remember the first time you killed the sea horror? I do. He started 100 fisting. I think I started 100 fisting. We were just both whacking each other, trying to see who had last the longest. At the whole time, I'm just yelling at Maida, who's also on the ferry with me. Cure! 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 He's like, oh, hush! I'm in my fishing gear. I'm trying to find my red mage pants. I'm like, Cure! Why don't you have macros? He's like, I do have macros. They're all set up for, you know, fishing right now. And this is back before we had all the macro books and all that fun stuff, so... good old days. Can't believe I actually survived that. It's like all the really big stuff I accidentally fished up that I would have gotten eaten by, Maida was there for and saved me. It's like the big, giant lantern-looking thingy from that one place. On the way to Nashmau. Yeah. That thing almost ate me. Actually, I think it did try to eat me. And then Maida was like, cure! I'm like, thanks, Red Mage. Not you, it would have probably had the home point. Probably. And that would have been expensive back then. Oh my goodness. Orabon! That sounds right. He dropped something. I don't remember what it was. Something with his lantern. And I think Dentral still has it somewhere in one of his inventory slots. Because, you know, trophies. Go this way. So for those of you who are like, what is Cyndaquil doing? It's a very good question. I already forgot. We're trying to get the impulse drive. And to do that, we have to go past the Sahagan door, the ornate door, which you need the Sahagan key for, which is what we just spent the past 2 hours looking for, was the NPC that trades that. What relic should I do next? The 5-sung bard thingy. I have 5 right now and 2 Empyreans. I was thinking G-Horn or Rangrith, the White Mage Club. They're all good choices. I mean, they are. Try a Mythic? Yeah. It's because he's got all the extra coins. Right? I'm going to say go for the White Mage Relic. Get a Mjolnir. Just because, you know, how many folks have Mjolnirs? I'm sure quite a few, but out of all those listings, I would imagine that would probably be the lowest. So anyway, this is the ornamental door with its stuff on it. I guess those are like fossils or shells. They're probably shells. I remember this being more ornate on the PS2. Probably just the way it is. Looking for the Sahagan key. I'm assuming that he actually gave it to me. I really didn't bother to double check. It wouldn't have surprised me. It's like, you're out of inventory space. Come back later. There it is. Right at the top where it belongs. So this is only going to be open for a little while. It does stay open for quite a bit, but once it's closed, I don't think you can open it from the other side. Maybe you can. We'll double check here. Let's do trust. Let's get a Poobaroo. There we go. Yeah, ornamental door. Slacking. Okay, so you can't even open this from behind. That's good to know. These guys are going to aggro. So... magic. Sneak. Me. Bum, bum, bum. Then when you run past these guys, you just yell out, sneak, sneak, sneak. They're all like, I heard something. You go over here. You go sneak, sneak, sneak. Over here. Sneak, sneak, sneak. It's like the best part. Love doing that in WoW. Where it's like, we could clear the room. Or we could hug the wall. Bypass all this trash and get done sooner. What do y'all think? And I would go sneak, sneak, sneak. You're like, alright, so the weird one is like voting for the snakes. There's what we need to kill. H. Guardian! Happy Monday. You can't even open this from behind. That's what he said. He did say it, and it is true. So, yeah. How you been? Yeah. Not bad. I'm not gonna say good, you know. Fair, I guess is how I should say it. It was Columbus Day. We weren't busy. It's also, those of y'all that don't know, Dallas in September, October, we have, it's called the Fair. And, everybody goes there and eats fried stuff. And gets really slow at work. I think I caught some sort of flu. Like a head cold or a stomach kind of flu, because that always sucks. Not bad tax. You can do some ambuscade for Alexandrite as well. Kinda got a muscle. Ooh. You got pills for that. Not bad Taz. You can do some. Oh! Tax. Hey, you sense an ominous presence. Oh my goodness. It's the water leaper, everybody. If you check it, it's like impossible to gauge. It's a good thing we got a Puru out. I guess I should have killed all the trash. Yeah, a little drain, not full blown sick. That's what Friday's gonna be for. The water leaper, great name. Prince Grey. He's dead. You know who's about to also be dead? This dude. Right here. I'm gonna kill you with a sonic thrust. Wow. Bum bum bum. Click the thing again. Obtain the key item. The Annals of Truth. Justice. And the other thing, usually only time I feel when I'm getting better from being sick is getting hungry. That's like, it reminds me of this one time. Many moons ago. I was a lot younger back then. The pharmacist was counseling this young woman. Well, youngish. And just saying, yeah, you're gonna take this, this. You probably want to take it after food so it doesn't upset your stomach. She's like, take it after food? Like, yeah. That's great. It's like the only thing better than that would be take it after sex. Family program. And he blushed so much because everybody just looked at him and he's all like, awkward. But that was Austin. And, you know, that's just the kind of things they do down there in Austin, I guess. Flirt. Equipment. We're going to defending ring. We're going to put on the warp ring because the warp ring is, oh nuts, a better item than the warp ring, believe it or not. Die, Great Claw. Go here. We're going to go to items. Down here at the bottom, hit the warp ring. And this is going to take us someplace. Probably that one place that we were thinking. What was it called? Mahara? I bet it's Mahara. See if it takes us there. And Ember's going to be all like, she left me with the Taru. Then Taru's like, disappears. I'm all alone. Again. Just crawl back into my egg. Hide. In fact, we're going to go Sandy. Traveling to another home point, Sandoria, southern Sandoria. Home point number 4. Yeah, why not? It's the Mahara Lullaby. More players would get stuff done if it wasn't for hanging out in Mahara and putting them to sleep. Your voice sounded like Strong Bad for a second there. If you know Homestar Runner. Strong Sad. I know Strong Bad, but that also goes way back. Way back. I might be thinking of something else. Nah, probably not. My voice hits all those different octaves. Sometimes it's really squeaky, and then sometimes it's a little bit deeper than it should be. I always like doing the game show voice, especially at work. Phone rings, pick it up. Thank you for calling. And I'm going to say the name of the pharmacy because I don't need stalkers. Strong Sad is part of Strong Bad. You're not wrong. Strong Bad is part of Strong Bad. And they made a video one time how to make an anime music video. And I think they had like kidnapped Strong Bad, and he was talking about how you do it. And basically you take another music video and you take all those clips and rearrange them and then put it to some music by Linkin Park, and there you go, you have a video. Or at least that's how everyone else does it. Wow. Oh, the early 2000s. Oh well. Let's see what happens here. Ooh, it's the victory music. You look much stronger than when I last saw you, and you also smell a little bit like fish. You must have successfully completed the training course I laid out in my guidelines. Treon would be so proud. This proves that my methods can be of great importance to the kingdom. No, it doesn't. I look forward to the day when our knights reach the level that you have already acquired. Oh! Treon came out of his bedroom. Balaziel! How goes the preparations of our new guidelines? Oh my goodness. Never see him outside his bedroom. My lord, with the assistance of this noble lady, I have been able to complete my writing. It will not be long before those wretched orcs tremble at the sight of our newly trained knights. That is good news indeed. Cyndaquil, I thank you for your work in helping Sandoria. I think that I might head over to the training grounds myself for a first-hand try at these new techniques. I never thought about doing Treon with a game show voice before, but now, yeah. I should do that in my next playthrough. Prince Treon, you cannot be serious. Palazzo, of course, it was a joke. Going back to my bedroom. Oh, you know Treon's got action figures, right? It's like little elven action figures, little orc action figures. Like, yeah, yeah, take that. He's got a little action figure of his brother. He's like, no, no, don't fight. And then the orc and the other elven, they team up together and tackle his brother and knock him off the table. And somebody opens up the door. He's like, Prince Treon's like, I told you to knock. That's from Spaceballs. I apologize, my lord. However, it did not sound much like a joke. Belazil, once you have completed your report, deliver it to Monolarius. However, he will continue the preparations from there. Yes, my lord. Everybody checks Treon's ass as he walks off. Why did Avondale escort him? I just don't get it. I cannot thank you enough for all you have done. Were it not for you, I could not have completed my work. Soon, all the knights, all 3 of them, of Sandoria will be polishing their polearm skills. The new Cyndaquil method. Oh, no. Square Enix. Alright. I'm sure in the Japanese, no sir, I didn't see you playing with your dolls again. only in Final Fantasy XI can you fit the words polishing their polearm and Cyndaquil method in the same sentence. You can quit the game right here. It's just, yeah. I regret that I cannot reimburse you for the time you have spent assisting me. However, you will soon realize that your training has unlocked a powerful force inside you. I want to see the Caucasus Sunshine doing this quest. Sunshine polished polearm method. This new skill is your true reward. I thank you again for your assistance, and remember, this newly acquired skill is not the end of your training, but the beginning. Bum-ba-dum. You have completed the following records of eminence objective: Impulse Drive. You and 0.2% of all other known players have completed. No, that's not true. It's got to be higher than that. So if you go there, you go down to abilities, you go down to weapon skill, and you'll be all like, hey, look, it's Impulse Drive. It delivers a twofold attack. Damage varies with TP. So what are we going to do with it? Oh, I don't know. Maybe we should go stab something? I think we should go stab something. What should we go stab? Something that is weak to piercing. I'm thinking jellies. I'm thinking... Actually, that'd be a bad jelly. I'm lost, too. Think. That's right! That's a perfect thing to do. We're gonna go and kill an apex bat. With Monolaris. However, we're all just gonna impulse drive to our heart's content. Like the next 5 minutes. Traveling to another home point. It's gonna be on the next page. East of Wulka. Yeah, that place. Home point number 1. Yes. Cheers. So for those of y'all that don't know, I've been on a diet. And this morning, first thing I do every morning is hop on the scale. And this morning it said you're 192, which is great because I was like 206 2 weeks ago. Now you have Impulse Drive to do the polished polearm. I'm heading behind the ornamental dorma now myself. Woot! Mounts, it's under abilities. There's the mount. Let's do the purple dragon looking thingy. Oh, that's a bird. Boom, boom. What were we talking about? I forgot. Oh yeah, diet. So I found it's easier to lose weight when you bring your own food to work versus going to like the fast food place and getting all the calories. So one thing I didn't understand about Subway is like I always thought they were healthy, and yet I think I gained 20 pounds since I started eating there. Probably doesn't help that I spend the majority of my day not very active, but that's beside the point. So I hopped on the scale this morning and it said 192, and I was like, yes, that's less than yesterday. And go and do my exercises in the morning, hop back on the scales, and get ready to take my shower, and I gained 3 pounds. I was at 195. I'm like, wait. Now, of course, people are thinking, well, you were probably drinking water while you were exercising. Like, yes, I was. I didn't drink 3 pounds of it, though. Rigged. So, it's an electric scale. This is what I'm thinking. I was just thinking. I haven't actually put any research. I haven't even Googled it. But it's what I'm thinking. You're lying down. The weight or gravity isn't pulling all your fluids and stuff like that, swelling to your feet. And if you've been standing up, then gravity's going to do that, and your feet are going to be slightly larger. Since it's a bathroom scale, it's probably also taking surface area of my foot as part of its calculation. Now you just recycled your piss. Maybe. But, so when I came home tonight and I hopped on it, it was like 3 pounds heavier. Oh, I gained 6 pounds a day. I'm like, And it was just funny because I've only eaten 400 calories, but yeah. Your weight fluctuates as your body does stuff, etc. Weigh yourself once a week if you really want to track it. Count those calories. Like I can remember a week. Nah. It's probably just early morning, it's not going to be accurate. But dang it, early morning's always got the lowest reading, so that's what I'm going to measure it. Just for the, you know, it's kind of like playing an MMO. It gives you that false sense of accomplishment. Let's do trust button. Let's see what this button does. Should give me a tank. Come on, tank. There we go. Tank! Wait, did you... in between all of this? No! I don't think so. This was like only a 30-minute workout. It wasn't the 1 hour long thing. Because like trying to switch my workout routines to the morning, I like motion over towards a TV set that has an Xbox Connect attached to it that y'all can't see, and I have no idea what it was like. What's he doing with his neck? Best to weigh yourself as you wake and before you've eaten breakfast. Psst. I think I can afford breakfast. That's 1 meal a day at the moment. I'm baffled. It's probably just not a very accurate scale. Got it from Target. It's like $10. That's probably it. I'm looking for magic. I'm looking for magic. Sneak me. Magic invisible. Because sometimes it's just faster to type the stuff out than it is to, you know, look for it in your menus. Sometimes it's just like, dude, why don't you just sub dancer? I'm like, I don't want to talk about it. Boom, 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 boom. I wonder if Impulse Drive can close light or darkness. IMPULSC, I'm going to look up, and it's like, you've aggroed everything! Would it be my first time? Boom, 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 boom. I'm going to get you knotted root. This is like the best music in the game right here. That's not true. But it is pretty good. I think that there was a time that this was like seriously difficult content. These Reeves. They're like, you might need some help. And then they gave us trust NPCs, and we were all working by ourselves with 3 trust NPCs. That's all we had. So if this does anything, nope. Maybe this one. There we go. There's an add-on where you can use ABR Textia, like SS for Stone Skin. Probably, I want to say there is, like abbreviations and everything. I don't use it. About to fire off my first Impulse Drive. It's the also known as I mean, it's not really, it's not the weapon skill called the Cyndaquil technique, it's more the, what you call it? The way you learned it. Yeah, that's it. Sneak. I don't think we're going to need invisible for this part. Ah, and that's when I lose all my TP, aren't I? Oh well, it's only TP. We'll get it back. Famous last words, right? Alright, so we're not going to spend all night on this. Congrats. It's funny, I was thinking the same thing, Cherry. I didn't want to say it because, you know, family stream, but Dale's already mentioned about something completely different. Well, not completely different, but similar. The club weapon skill a trial thingy. That would be for Black Halo, if I remember correctly. Yeah. Totally gone for warrior sub. Alright, we're gonna fire in 3, 2, 1. Our very first impulse drive. Just wow, that's at 6K. I can get used to that. We're gonna get rid of Art Galka after this fight and see how that goes. No food. And I think we probably still... Yep, we still have our warp ring equipped. Because why not? Boom, 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 boom. Sorry, I shouldn't sing along with the music. Instrumentals. This would actually be a wonderful time to go ahead and let the kitty loose. She's gonna be angry. Gonna be yelling and hissing and spitting at me. Right, you there being there to die. Hang on. Still not gonna feed you, that's too early. Can I see your jobs menu to see what level all your jobs are on Cyndaquil? Sure! They're not all 99 yet, but they're getting closer. So we go to status, go down to job levels. Basically everything's 99 except Summoner, that's 88. Dancer, that's 92. And I want to say there was one more. Everything on the right's all 99. I guess it was Dragoon that wasn't 99. Blue Mage wasn't before last week. But, yeah. For our Road to 99 series, we're gonna have to get another character. Or de-level everything. I have goldsmithing at 36, not 7. My bad. 27. Congo rats. Fire! I don't know if this closes anything. It probably doesn't. It didn't do a darn thing. Why? No. Uh-oh. Or what? No, I don't think so. No. So the kitty cat, Mrs. D. What? She's on a special diet. She's got bad kidneys. So we get rid of the special diet. It's got all that stuff that the kidneys are supposed to filter out. I already got it removed. She doesn't like it. And even though it's better for her, she still can't eat more than 3/4 of a can per day. Otherwise, it's too much for her and she gets ill and her kidneys lose even more function. So she also has a problem getting enough fluids during the day. Job point! So typically what we do is we take 1/4 of the food out of the can, mix it with some hot water, heat it in the microwave for about 15 seconds, get it warm, soupish like, and then we put it down for her, and then she just laps it all up, gets enough water, gets the food, it's warm, so she can kind of pretend it's like freshly killed. But lately, she's been sticking her foot in the bowl and trying to spoon out all the food. So I got like this giant mess of cat food matted into the carpet right now. Even though I put a placemat down, she's getting it off the placemat. So I'm like, all right, cat, that's the way you're gonna be. I'm not gonna mash up the food. So I just measure out her portion, pour it into a separate bowl, put a water bowl for water, even though she doesn't want to drink out of it. So she'll eat the food without touching the water, and her stomach doesn't get full like she's used to when she drinks the water and the food together. So she finished all the food earlier that I put down, and she's just like, more food. Which is why we put her in the bedroom earlier, because she's been doing this number all night. It's like, I want to feed her more, but I don't want her kidneys failing faster than they already are. Now, she's 18, you know. People should say, you know, give the cat what she wants. And I was like, yeah, control. Of course, she's like chewing on stuff, and she likes to get my attention by gnawing on metal things. Sometimes you can hear her do that. I'm just like try to get her to stop it, but trying to get a cat to stop doing something is like effort and futility. So the point is like, fine, chew on it, break her tooth, see if I care. She broke her tooth. And I kind of care about it. I'm like, dang it. She still has her other fang. Not that she needs the fangs for stabbing stuff, but oh well. Alright, so we're going to target that there. We're going to hit the pull button. We're going to throw our trusty, what was it? Xena? Princess Warrior? Something like that. There we go. Might be time to put the old girl down. No. Her quality of life's still pretty good. She likes to play, she likes to run, she likes to sit in the window. She's got a bit of an arthritis problem, but so do I. And actually, because of her age, the vets are more welcome to the idea of giving her steroid shots. Which not only help her arthritis, but they also make her feel quite a bit better and give her a stronger appetite and stuff like that. Long-term wise, yeah, it's not going to do her any more good. But, you know, still fun. Wonderful times. That's not a double darkness, is it? Probably not. So she's going to outlast me. Crazy ones always do. I don't think I saw I may use a weapon skill, but we'll find out. She'll probably use it after me. Although I did like the photo I got to take of her earlier today when she was sitting by the empty food bowl. The WTF look on her face. I'm trying to remember the caption that I put on there. That's it. Silent indignation. And then she stopped being silent. That was fun. So, we got Impulse Drive done. Yay, Reason Impulse Drive. I don't think it does any skill chains that I want it to do. At least not with Ayami. Ayami? I don't know how to say that. Don't you chew on the Windows Vista computer. That's not polite. I'm still waiting for her to do something. Come on, samurai. I'm trying to hit, just hit it. She probably already fired off, but I just didn't see it. There we go. I should go to bed soon. Ah, Shantoto, why? This is what Shantoto does. She likes to block skill chains with her own. Well, now we get to try it one more time. It does do darkness. That's kind of badass. Alright. Light would be better, but there's other weapon skills I still need to learn. Most of the ones from Walk of Echoes. She's White Mage 24. I think I need to get her to 30 out of 50. Won't take long. I always used to think white mages and tanks, they always had no trouble finding a party. So like, I don't know, every time I tried to level a white mage or a tank, we always had a hard time finding DPS. It was like, oh, that's looking for a party right now in our level range, are white mages and tanks. Like, we can get more tanks. It'd be awesome. No, you don't need a white mage. Alright, darkness for the win. Well, no, not darkness, but yeah, could be worse. Alright, so I guess that's about it for tonight. Not sure what we're gonna do tomorrow night. I think tomorrow night they're gonna be shutting down the server early for maintenance. In which case we might go play a different game. Probably not. But what else? Like angle. There we go. Ember in the right direction. It kind of looks like Archive has a dragon for a head. Not really. Not even if you blur your eyes. Like, maybe just a little bit. What else? We still got a couple other jobs we need to level. We still got a lot more. Oh, that's right. That was the other thing we were going to do. Warp ring on. Let's see if I can remember how many more Alexandrites I still need. I'm sure it's a lot. At least 15k. I don't remember how many we needed, to be honest. For some reason, I thought I hit a macro that was automatically going to use my warp ring. I thought wrong. Let's see, we had a crafting episode, or a fishing episode. That's kind of like the same thing. Level up, blah, 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 weapon skill. That's about it. Ish. Nashville is the place we're going to go next. I think I can find one more thing to do before we go back to Dynamis. Not 100% sure what that is, but ambuscade probably. Travel to another home point. It's probably under favorites, isn't it? There it is. Nashville #1. And they only have the one home point crystal there. I wonder why they call it #1. I suppose like the one and only. Home point #0. They have cornflakes #0. Cornfluxes. Confluxes. 0. Those are usually the free ones too. Bum, 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 bum. Alright, so hopefully if I just talk to Paparoon, he'll say... Alright, we're going to ask about Alexandrites. Huh. I was hoping he might say what the total is. Everything else is done. Holy Relics, Salt Memoirs, Worm Seeker of Arahat. No! What happened? Oh no. Did you get kicked out? Didn't make it behind the door in time? So many bad things could have happened. Dang it. What? Hopefully it didn't reset my progress. Just got back behind the ornamental door and I took all the mobs in the zone and got animation. Oh! Sucks. It's okay though. What server are you on? Because I'm sure if somebody else is on the same server, I'll be right there and I'll cast a raise. Because I think they can cast a res through the door. There you go. There should be anybody on Asura. We have a wet cleanup behind the ornamental door. See, they're being way behind the door, so maybe they would need the key. Oh, it's kind of sad. If I was on Asura, I would. I don't know if I'd go out there, but I might. It's like, hey, see if we can get there again. Let's go to others. Beast Maid. Oh wow, Sleeping Pill kicked in on time for a change. Miscellaneous #3. I don't think it's this one. Aha, it is. Alright, how much does the stack go for? That's not a bad price. I'm used to buying these for like 700. Actually, that's my upper limit. Freaking animation. I was like, how many did you aggro? Because I've aggroed that many before, but I usually only try to do that while I'm on a tank. And even then, Final Fantasy 11. They will ruin your day. Alright, so 590k is not going to be enough. Only the first floor. Shouldn't be too... Well, that's not true. If you aggro 1, they will chase you. And then, even the stuff that's too weak, they will link with everybody else. I should walk for a minute. It reminds me of that one time in Fort Gelspa. And I went and aggroed every orc in the zone. Level 75 monk. Like, alright, now I'm gonna kill them all. And that was the first time I had ever found out about animation block. Like, nuts. I'm gonna have to zone. Not easily. I don't think you can zone in Sea Serpent Crowd, at least not from back there. There's the Alexandrite. Take 99 of those. Paparoon's gonna say, woo, look at all these shinies. Ooh, this does Paparoon good. You awful good at finding the shinies. Empress gonna be very happy to see all these shiny Alexandrite be just what Empress asking for. 12,605 more to go. Calculator time. Gatsby Roads. Happy Monday. Where's my calculator? There it is. It's underneath the phone. Alright, so we need 12,605 more. Divide that by 99. That gets you roughly 127.32323 stacks remaining. Say you were to buy all those at 600k each. But you won't, because, you know, supply and demand. That would be a lot of zeros. 76 million gil to go. 76.393938 million gil. We're almost there. We're more than halfway done. That's why we need to go back to Dynamis. Well, let's say need to go back to Dynamis. Just like Dynamis. Stabbing stuff, getting coins, proccing mobs, getting a count over 600 coins a run. Yeah. And it's easy. Well, it's not the only reason. We just need to mix it around some. You can't always go to Dynamis Volcrum, even though so many fond memories of Volcrum Dunes. Maybe we'll do Keep'em Island next time. We got Fem. We got good memories of that place too. So tomorrow night, figure out something to do at the last minute. Maybe. We're gonna try pushing everything an hour earlier. See if I can get out of here an hour earlier and get back. What job you making it for? Oh, Burt Gang, Paladin. And I think once that happens, it'll be like, hey guys, you should come with us and do this stuff. And you know, well, I don't know, I still have a long way to go. I'll be able to say that, hey, got that scratched off the list. Which is the only reason why we ever do stuff, right? Scratching it off the list. Anything else? Oh yeah, Dreamcast. I wanted to play some Shenmue this weekend and stream it. Found my VGA to HDMI converter box. It's got some issues though. The big one being it will go through the pass-through. I can play Shenmue on one of these newer TV sets. It upscales it to about 720p, which ain't great, but considering it probably natively wouldn't go over 480, it's okay, but the frame rate is a problem. It does like a 49.3 something frames per second, and because of that frame rate, my Elgato capture card has no idea what it's trying to do. So it won't let me capture the video footage, even though it'll let me pass it through and watch it on another TV set. But there are some more expensive upscaler boxes for the Dreamcast. And everybody's going like, you don't have to play on Dreamcast, man. You can just get an emulator. Because The Evil Within 2 is due out on Friday the 13th. Yeah. Icky game. Though the first one, I don't know about the second. Hopefully the second one's going to be better, right? We can always. Yeah, it was like it happened with Silent Hill. Second game was better than the first. It happened again. Maybe. Probably not. Who knows? We'll figure out something. Y'all be good. Stay safe. Have fun. Don't get caught. Minnie, if you're watching. I'll catch you next time. Bye.